My name is Kristina. So I've been ready since I think middle school is when I first started wanting a dog. I think I felt ready when I actually was like financially stable to be able to support him, like all his problems, if he does have any problems, his food, treats, toys, and that kind of stuff.
What made you want to get a dog?
I think just companionship, having someone there for me. I think it made it better because like I got my dog, I think the second wave of COVID. So it was like when everyone's just like by themselves in their house, not going anywhere. School was kind of like online. So it's like Zoom wasn't necessary. So like you can do, it's like all of your classes are asynchronous. So it was pretty like having him there just like near me made me happier. When I adopted him, his name was actually Loki already. So we kept it because like he was like when we first adopted him, when we kept calling him like Loki, trying different names, Loki was like the one he like responded to the most. So we just kept it. Kind of, it's fun and tiring at the same time. Like you have the joy of like being able to take care of someone, but it's really tiring. Like having to wake up at 7 or like 6 in the morning to like feed him, and then you have to walk him, go restroom with him. And you have to do that twice a day. It's like walking twice a day, taking him to the park and all this kind of stuff to get his exercise. Since Loki's like a bigger dog, he's a German Shepherd Husky mix, he needs more exercise, or like his leg and joints will get like brittle. I adopted Loki from the Humane Society Silicon Valley shelter in Milpitas. I found out about the shelter when I was looking at, because before, Loki wasn't like my first choice, I want to say, because when my parents gave me the go-ahead to start looking for a dog and adopting it, Loki wasn't like, I wanted a corgi, like the small dogs first, but then when I started seeing how much it cost, I thought adopting would be better than shopping, so I went to like random shelters, and then I just found Loki in one of them. Panic, I think I went to let him out to go restroom, and I didn't realize the back door was open. So like how our house is like the back door, and then right over it it's just like the street. So I didn't realize the door was open, and then I went inside to get some wipes to like wipe his paw after. When I opened the door to like look at him, check on him, calling him in, he wasn't there, and I realized the door was open. And I just started freaking out but surprisingly he was just in the yard to the next door's house. He didn't run away, so it's like a lot of panic. But that made me realize he's gonna wear a collar and an air tag from now on. Give me 1 second. Sorry, he didn't want to be in the room anymore.
How has Loki's medical problems affected you?
So what she was referring to is that Loki has a UTI and like urinary tract infection for his bladder, and he had about like crystals, which is like leading to bladder stones, which was really like a lot because we had to do x-rays. So it was a lot because giving him his meds and like having him on restricted diets was a lot because he wouldn't eat it, because you couldn't give him any on top of his just like medicated food already, and giving him the pills were pretty hard too.
Are you raising Loki as a protection dog or as more like an emotional support dog?
I don't think he can protect anything. He's more of just a companion, so like an emotional support dog, because he's just there for me, and he's there for a lot of my family too. He's a pretty big dog, but he's just like the biggest like cuddle buddy. But he does do some protecting when we're out walks. Like if he sees someone, he'll start like backing me up into like walking the other way, making sure they don't get too close. So I say he's a little bit of both.
Last question, do you truly think having a dog made you happier?
Yes. I think especially having him during COVID, it made me like change my perspective of life and what like happiness means to me. So it was like having him made a lot of like my eyes open to different point of views.